everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you're new, you're really welcome. I'm Jane and my husband Mike is holding the camera. We're British, early retirees, debt and mortgage free, and living a thrifty, frugal and money saving life on a super tight budget here in Brittany in northwest France. And every Friday we share something food related. We might cook for you or have a shopping haul or share the food that we've eaten. So let's take a look at what we're going to show you this week. We know so many people out there are living paycheck to paycheck. We know so many people out there have got an awful lot of debt and they don't have a budget, they don't have a meal plan, they don't have a regular habit of cooking at home, and they're spending a lot of money on eating out and take out. And what we like to do with these videos is to share the alternative of that, to share the fact that actually we very rarely, if ever, eat out. Maybe wedding anniversary or a very special occasion. We very rarely, if ever at all, and the last time is when we were in the UK, anything from a takeaway. And we do eat food at home every day. We cook at home every day. Sometimes I batch cook and I'll put food in the freezer for another day. Some days we'll eat the same things 2 days in a row and I'll reheat it. I call it ding from the microwave, ding cuisine. Some days we'll just have literally something really simple like a baked potato and homemade coleslaw. And what we like to do is to share with you the food that we eat. And this is one of those videos this week. So this is a week of dinners. That's what we're going to share with you. So you also might ask, what do we do for breakfasts? Breakfasts are very simple. Cereal or toast. Same every day. That's absolutely fine. For the rest of the week, for lunches, it's either a sandwich or leftovers. I purposely make a bit more for the evening meal. So for the last few days, we've had veggie paella for our lunches and just had a bowl full and reheated it in the microwave. So that's what we're sharing with you this Friday, our frugal foods, and it's very simple fare. I'm not a chef, I'm just a housewife, I'm just a home cook. And here you go, here's our main meals of the week. And here is tonight's dinner. We've got homemade tortillas. I'm going to put them in my hand so they're proper corn tortillas. Made from, I always want to say harina masa or masa harina. So they're proper corn tortillas. And then I've got homemade salsa. I don't kind of stick to a recipe with salsa. I put in black beans, sweet corn, tomato, cucumber, onions, yellow peppers, chilies, coriander, which you call cilantro, lime juice, bit of lime zest, olive oil and a sprinkle of salt. And then here I've got homemade refried beans that I've made from black beans. So dinner tonight was really reasonable because the bag of black beans that I used was only half a bag, and I bought them for €1 a bag in a sort of reduced price shop really. So the beans for all this tonight has cost 50 cents for the turba. So it's mine and Mike's. I always think the refried beans look like chocolate pudding. The harina masa is literally made of 1 cup of harina masa, 1 cup of boiling water. Let it cool enough to knead it into a dough. I knead it for 10 minutes, break it into balls, use my little tortilla press, and then just dry fry them in the pan. And you have a bit of tortilla with a good smear of black beans, refried beans, and then the salsa. And I think, to be honest with you, next to coleslaw, salsa is probably one of my favourite food in all the world. It's just so zesty and fresh and healthy and lovely. And the black beans, well, gosh, I mean, it's just busting with protein, isn't it? So there we go, there's tonight's dinner. Homemade corn tortillas with salsa and refried beans. And I cannot wait to eat this. I am so hungry. here is tonight's dinner. We've got lettuce that I grew and cucumbers that I grew. Beetroot I did not, nor the tomatoes. And I've got, what we've got here is one chicken breast cut into 2 pieces with mozzarella with bits of with bacon wrapped around it. I didn't have any spinach. I thought when I did a stock check the other day that I had some, but I didn't. And I've just poured a little bit of vinaigrette over the salad. So there's lettuce, cucumber, tomato and beetroot with chicken, which is just one chicken breast, cut in half with a piece of mozzarella on top of it. And you can see the mozzarella just gooed out of it. It's really delicious, isn't it? And some bacon wrapped around it. And it's typical summer food in our house. Whatever we eat it with salad. There we go. Chicken with mozzarella and bacon and salad and homegrown lettuce and homegrown cucumber. And here is tonight's dinner. We have got cottage pie. It's made with carrots, chopped onions, leeks, and I think there's some celery in there as well, and lentils. And then I've made sort of a gravy to go with that as well. There it is. Tonight's dinner, vegetarian, cottage pie made with lentils, and plenty of gravy. There it is in the dish. And I make my mashed potatoes. I don't use instant mash on those. The old peel the potatoes, cook the potatoes, and I put in there about 100 grams of grated cheese as well. So there we go. Vegetarian cottage pie with beans and gravy. And here is tonight's supper. Tonight we have got chicken katsu curry. It looks a bit lonely in the whole big plate there, doesn't it? But it's a very big plate. It's a normal sized meal on a very big plate. So if you look through our videos, you'll see I did a tofu katsu curry, but this is chicken katsu curry. It's the same recipe, but with this I've added in some mixed frozen vegetables into the curry sauce as well, just to give us a few vegetables. And we've got the chicken breast that, as you saw in my tofu video, I coated in flour, I coated in gluten-free breadcrumbs. This time I used gluten-free crackers to make this, and an egg and flour and so on and so forth. Anyway, there you go. Bit of a fake away tonight. Bit of a fake away. Chicken katsu curry. And it's Sunday night here, and here is our dinner today. We've got homemade moussaka. Recipe for that. I make moussaka on the channel. If you scroll back through the food recipes, we've got a playlist for food. You will find it there. And we've got with this homegrown organic cucumber and homegrown organic lettuce. Oh, yummy, yummy, yummy. I absolutely love moussaka. It's one of those things that I will batch cook, make a whole load of, and we'll eat it for a few days. So we'll eat this today and for lunches for the rest of the week. But there we go. Homemade moussaka and homegrown salad. And here is tonight's dinner. There are many meals that we have which I think are just a kind of variation of beans and rice. And that's pretty much what vegetable paella is. I always try and get as many vegetables in there as I possibly can. And the saffron just makes it this lovely yellow colour. So I've got a bag. I buy bags of mixed frozen chopped vegetables. I've got a tin of sweet corn, I've got a tin of chickpeas for plenty of protein. I've got a red pepper, a yellow pepper and a red onion in there as well. So there we go tonight, a lovely, lightly spiced vegetable paella. And here is tonight's dinner. We've got slow cooked pulled pork, which actually are pork shoulder steaks that I cooked in a little roasting dish. I covered it with foil. I added some barbecue sauce, some bit of brown sugar, bit of ginger, bit of mustard, stirred it all together and cooked it low and slow in my mini oven. And we have just dug up new potatoes that we cook in the skin. We don't eat the skins, but we just cook them in the skins. We'll just peel them off. And some green beans. Sadly, my green beans are not quite ready yet. 2-3 more days and we will be eating them. But anyway, very, very simple dinner. We've got steamed new potatoes with a bit of butter, some green beans, and some barbecue sauce flavoured-ish pulled pork. Sometimes the simple meals are just what we want. Thank you so much for watching, and we ask you to do just one thing, and that's to hit the like button. So many of you watching, you don't hit the like button, and I'm sure you do like the video, so it would really help us. And it puts our videos out there. And if you hit the like button, you'll get more videos like this, more videos showing you frugal and thrifty food. We love all of your comments and we read every single one of them, and we will see you again soon. Goodbye for now.